everyone, and welcome back to the Adventures in Collecting YouTube channel, where we take a look at the toys we talk about on the show. And today we are taking a look at one of NECA's new releases. I'm really sorry for the dinged up box here, but I was able to find King Kong at Target. And what was really cool was because the box was all jacked up, they gave me 10% off of it. What's really cool is, again, like typical of NECA, you get the really nice packaging. Normally, mine is squashed. Get some really great art. Again, the little Velcro enclosure there. We could see Kong here in all of his glory inside the package, and then, and the art on the back. So this is hitting shelves now. It is in that 8 to 9 inch scale, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous looking figure. I'll be back in a second, and we'll get a good look at him. So as you can see with the head sculpt, the one that's on there to start off is kind of that classic King Kong look, whereas the secondary one with the the larger teeth, the more angry kind of disposition, is more of the kind of modern King Kong look. So I personally am a fan of the classic 1930s look, so this will probably be the head that stays on for me. But for the sake of showing you the additional head, let's just pop it on here. The second head is an awesome sculpt. Let's go real quick through some of the detail here in Kong. So again, as I mentioned at the top here, amazing detail. We have lots of battle damage, scrapes, scars, what have you, on his body, across his chest, on his face. He looks like he's been through the ringer, which is awesome. The paint is incredible, as always, in the mouth, through the lips, the teeth, the tongue, all of that is painted, the eyes. The detail throughout with the hair is fantastic. I would say that aesthetically, the only real gripe that I have is you can really see these joints in the arms, which means that, for posing, you're going to have to pose him in some kind of fashion where his arms are bent, or even if you have him down in kind of like a gorilla pose, his arms are certainly long enough. I'm sure playing around with it here for a minute, you'd be able to get him kind of in that hunched over, gorilla position. The detail goes all the way down to the feet, where he does have those nice gorilla type feet, with the wrinkles and the lines. Again, everything's sculpted in. I am noticing some paint flaking as I move him. I'm not seeing it missing from anywhere as I move him around, but I am seeing it fall off. Into the articulation. So the head, this is his neutral or down pose. The head does not articulate any further down than this, but he can look up, pretty significantly. He does have some nice head tilt to him as well. You can kind of cock his head to the side, left or right, or, obviously turn it. Moving into the arms, we do have ball joints at the shoulders, so we can move them all around. We have 2 swivels. We have an upper and a lower bicep swivel, which is nice. So you have a double jointed elbow built into that as well. And you do get some gapping here, but I think it actually lends pretty nicely to his arm. It kind of gives you that kind of matted hair look. And again, you do see those visible joints, but once you have his arm articulated, that they disappear. They go away completely. The forearm, as I mentioned, you have 3 rotation points. So you have the upper bicep, you have above the elbow, you have below the elbow that rotates, and then the wrist rotates and swivels back and forth. Moving to the torso, he does have a crunch, so he can move. You can the ab crunch is slight going forward, and again, here's the neutral position. So it's considerable, but back, you get a really good one. So like you can really get him in, you can make it look like he's pounding his chest, with that really big, leaned back kind of look, which is awesome. Moving down to his legs, Kong can do the splits, He can kick forward all the way, and he can kick backwards all the way, thanks to, as our buddy Craig would say, the soft butt. He has a soft butt. Yeah, it's a softer rubber back here. His kind of like hair flap that's covering his butt. You know, you can really get him moving because of that. Mine, I actually just realized, has come, looks like it might have come unglued. That's okay. Moving further down, we have a double jointed knee. So, you know, for a big guy, he's got a lot of articulation. And then you have the rocker and the pivot at the ankle. As I mentioned, the other two accessories that you have two open grabby hands. You know, if you have a small figurine of a woman in a white dress, you can recreate your Empire State Building. Just doing a quick stand test here. He's got a great center of gravity. He stands right away without any real effort. You know, that's awesome. So no stand really necessary for him. We'll have some fun getting him into some poses. So this Kong, as far as I know, outside of the you know, the Godzilla versus Kong figures that are starting to come out, this is really the only one that really, for me, captures the essence of that original, I want to say 1933, but we'll say 1930s Kong, you know, cinema legend Kong. So really excited to have this on the shelf, next to my Godzilla. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen a classic looking, you know, King Kong figure. So really excited to have it. So this is definitely 2 thumbs up. So as always, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button down there, so that way you don't miss a single video that we put out. We try to put out at least once a week. I think we're getting to the point where we might have to start doing more frequently than that. Also, make sure you're following us here at AIC_podcast on Instagram and Twitter, where we're constantly posting toy news and all of the cool stuff that we're working on and what we're finding. And lastly, make sure you're listening to the podcast. So, Adventures in Collecting, wherever you find podcasts, we're live every other Monday, and we're constantly having fun guests, having great conversations, and it's a lot of fun. So, if you're looking for King Kong for your monster shelf or for your monkey shelf, whatever you collect, this is a great figure. So, stay safe out there. Keep hunting. Keep wearing those masks. Keep washing their hands, and stick around after the fade for some pics in the light box. We're gonna have some fun with him. See you soon.